Hey YouTube, it's the Ultimate Joe here again. Um, I'm about to review this past week's the February 10th edition of Dynamite, AEW Dynamite. This show, AEW never fails. Tony Khan has a hit on his hands, and I feel like it was really good. The match between Chris Jericho teaming with MJF to take on the guys the rapper guys. I forgot their names. I like them. I really do. I'm a huge fan of when they come out and they rap and stuff, but I feel like the inner circle is just down to be just the best group in AEW right now. But it is coming, it's changing. The inner circle is beginning to start changing and unravel. And I feel like with Sammy quitting it, oh my goodness, dude, I was like, Sammy, come on now. I don't want you to leave the inner circle, but I feel like everybody who knows Sammy Guevara's journey and who pays attention to his YouTube, I watch his YouTube every week, but he really is a breakout star. He's a one of a kind, and he does. It should be his time to break out and leave Chris Jericho. But I was hoping that Sammy was going to still stay a heel, but I don't know. This could be a babyface turn for him, but I really hoped that Sammy was going to stay heel and be like one moment just when Chris Jericho was at his high, just high of high, probably AEW, his second title reign as AEW champion. I wanted Sammy to turn on him then and express how he basically never really admired and Jericho and all of that stuff. But I mean, Sammy is doing amazing things. He's very intelligent to sit there and come up with a YouTube channel, and then he's and talented, and for him to come up as a YouTube person, a YouTuber, and be a professional wrestler. He's on the right path to success, and his overall character and the way that he entertains is just crazy if you watch any of his matches on YouTube. But also that match was very good, and I feel like it's bracing to be a good year for AEW. But Darby Allin versus Joey Janela, oh my God, this match was amazing. I love both of these guys. These guys were so Darby Allin with his dark persona, and Joey Janela as just the bad guy, the guy who doesn't really care, the risk taker. Both of these guys are risk takers in the ring. The stuff they put their bodies through. I remember when they fought each other at one of the past AEW pay-per-views when AEW first started out. I believe it was I think it was the first Double or Nothing, or maybe it could have been All In, but I can't really remember. But when they did the Cracker Barrel match, oh my God, that match, they put each other through complete and utter hell in that match, and that was a great match. I feel like that was a really, really entertaining match, and this match even topped it. They showed pure wrestling skills, and Darby Allin, the TNT champion, is just on a roll. Joey Janela has all of the tools to become one of the best wrestlers in AEW. Darby Allin won, of course, but it was a pretty good match. Thunder Rosa, her match was really good, and we've got a new face on AEW television. I'm not sure her name, but I mean, when I would, she reminds me of Ronda Rousey in a way. But I really like Thunder Rosa, and because I've studied Thunder Rosa's career and saw her come up through the ranks and just be the best, be one of the best female wrestlers on the indie circuit. And she did really good. Both of these women, beautiful women, did really good in this match, and they put on a really good show. But AEW does need some more oomph to their how should I say, their women's division. I personally think between Jade and Brandy Rose and Nyla Rose, they were those are my top three. They're favorites of AEW women's division, but it's so much talent in their division, but I feel like they are not utilizing it 110%. But still, all in all, AEW, their women do put on good shows, but I feel like it's kind of lackluster in a way. Like it needs it's missing something. It's missing some type of oomph. It's missing. And Dr. Britt Baker is a great a great wrestler as well, and a great entertainer. So she could, I feel if they give her the women's championship, it could probably go really far, and then it will usher in and improve the women's division as well. Pax match was pretty good. I believe that this, from what I read, that this was Dolph Ziggler's brother on AEW. I don't really know his name, because when they were introduced to him, it wasn't really put up there like that. But I hope I'm not, when I don't know a wrestler's name, I'm not trying to insult them. It's just I haven't really studied them. I know some that I have studied, like Pac and Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho, Matt Hardy, a whole bunch of them. But this guy I don't really know. So no offense to him, and no offense to any other wrestlers, but it's just the struggle. Sometimes I don't really know who some of them are, because I haven't looked into their indie circuits yet, and their indie work. But I admire it and I respect it, because one day I want to be wrestling these guys and be on in wrestling and on AEW or WWE, or any other big wrestling promotion. So these guys I would have to come in contact with them, and I'm down. I feel like I really would learn a lot from them. But to stay on subject, no offense, sorry about that, to the wrestlers if I forget their names. But the Pac's match was amazing. Pac, and I feel like he has all of the tools to be a future AEW champion, and I respect Pac for his work, and I actually like Pac more than his persona in WWE, which was Adrian Neville. The Pac's whole character, his top flying, all of it, his ruthless aggression, his aggression is what really brings it all to the table, and he could be a great heel. And I know that they're trying to make him like a face or whatever right now, but I feel like he needs a heel run. He needs to go back to being a heel. Adam Page had a promo with Matt Hardy. They keep having promos where Matt wants to recruit Adam and help him, and they're getting. I don't know where this is going, but I feel like it might be a future tag team, or it might be just some training lessons, and Adam Page ends up becoming getting taken up under Matt Hardy's wing and becoming something great. Not to say that he's already something great, because in ROH and in New Japan, Adam Page was and is still one of the best professional wrestlers of this decade, of this generation. I feel like once he becomes AEW champion, is going to be on from great things, because he's already been multiple champions in multiple different successful companies, and has everything to be something great, especially his wrestling. Adam Page's wrestling is amazing. He is one of the best wrestlers I feel, and most talented wrestlers that is of the new era, because his resume speaks for itself. Um, he was with the Bullet Club, multiple champions in ROH, multiple champions in New Japan, fought great, vigorous matches, was some of the first AEW World Tag Teams. Yes, he was the first AEW World Tag Team Champion with Kenny Omega. But all in all, I feel like this, I'm not sure where this storyline is going, but I feel I'm intrigued and I'm feeling that and I'm digging that it's involving Matt Hardy and Adam Page, whether they're a tag team or Matt just takes Adam up under his wing as tutelage. Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson's tag team match against Pretty Peter Avalon. That match was pretty dope, I would say. Lee Johnson is one of the best up-and-coming wrestlers of the African-American community. Me, myself being black, it inspires me so much to see another African-American on TV doing great things. I love Booker T. I love all of the past wrestlers that have done, and I respect them for even R-Truth. R-Truth, Ron Killings is one of the best and talented WWE, and not even just WWE, but in professional wrestling, period. He is... I just don't like how he has to play a watered down idiot on WWE's television. But Ron the Truth Killings from TNA Impact, and when he first got to WWE, R-Truth is so talented and well above being talented. He is... and not even just R-Truth, the whole black community wrestlers, Lee Johnson included, are all talented and great, and we can go places in WWE and in the wrestling world. We are going to go far, but thanks to Cody and Lee Johnson, they won their match, and that match was an A+, great match. I loved it, and it was just all around awesome. Sting made a cameo, and he was also, while he was in the cameo, we saw FTW basically tie Darby Allin up to the back of their truck and just drive off with him in a body bag, and it was just downright horrendous, and it was just downright insulting, and just not insulting, but what I mean by insulting was just like, man, that was downright insulting to Sting, like Sting's whole entire because that's his tag partner. They just basically ambushed him and just beat him up behind Sting back without Sting even knowing, while Sting had his guard down. I'm tempted to see where this goes, and if in a Revolution will it I wonder how is it gonna go. I mean, it's gonna probably be something really off the wall and really crazy to see how Sting, even next week when he addresses what happened to Darby Allin, we still don't know 100% what happened to him. It's going to be bad. I mean, Sting is one of those wrestlers, when you make him mad, it's the Stinger splash, and it's over. And you definitely don't want to get his bat involved. But I feel like the way that AEW is going down with this storyline, it's pretty good. It's entertaining. It's good. Tony Khan is really an amazing producer and creative person. And with Cody and everyone, this I feel like this with Sting and Darby Allin and FTW, it's going to be a pretty good storyline. I wonder how it all culminates. But the main event, Kenny Omega and Kenta. Kenta is my boy. Him being in AEW is amazing. Versus John Moxley and I forgot his name, but I'm sorry for forgetting his name, but he's an amazing wrestler as well. But as far as Kenny Omega and Kenta, oh my God, they versus John Moxley, this match was amazing. It was basically no holds barred, falls count anywhere. They were beating. It got to a point where they were beating each other up backstage. It was amazing. I felt like it was a very good match. This match was very entertaining. It was overall a great match. It was just downright just an epitome. Or my opinion is that this match was just basically wonderful. I feel like it was just off the wall. It was just like backwards and forth. Kenta versus Moxley. I know that this is where the AEW is and New Japan is hinting with this, and it's going to be great. Kenta is one of the best wrestlers, and for him to intertwine himself with Kenny Omega and the Bullet Club just be running rampant in AEW is amazing. In Kenny Omega being the heel that he is now, Kenny is going down a great path, and it's going to be something great. This is all going to be great. I'm going to be extremely excited to see how all of it ends. Hopefully it ends at the pay-per-view coming up, but all of these wrestlers in this picture and in this match, Don Callis as well. All 5 men are extremely talented, great wrestlers, and I admire their hustle and their grind. And I thank them for everything that they do each and every Wednesday. And I would have to say AEW's Dynamite edition was 100% awesome, and I would give it an A+, like it is every week. Thank you YouTube for listening and watching my video, and please like and subscribe because this is only the beginning.